फिर तुहाडा स्वागत है। आज ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ about the Cinefest New Jersey Independent South Asian Cinefest which is being held on October 30th in New Jersey. It's free to everyone. We would love to see you out there. And this year they're featuring everything and anything with directing, producing, or movies about women, by women, or by men. But most of the focus is around women. We'll take a quick call. We have a caller holding for us. We'll take a quick call and then I want to talk a little more about jede women in movies bana rahe ne, about them as well.
Okay.
So, सत श्री अकाल जी, आप कित्थों कॉल कर रहे हो?
हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल जी, मैं मनबीर सिंह बेकरफील्ड कैलिफोर्निया तो बोल रहा हूँ जी।
सत श्री अकाल मनबीर सिंह जी, how are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ for the Just Carnival, so we'll see you all.
I am actually looking forward to meeting all of you.
Great. ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਬੜੀ ਅੱਛੀ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਬੋਲ ਸਕਦਾ। मैं आपको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप जो स्त्री को मुख्य रखते हुए जो आप प्रोग्राम बना रहे हैं, मेरा ये कहना है कि नारी में जो शक्ति होती है उसकी पहचान जो है वो नहीं होने करके ऐसा लगता है, पर आम शो की जो पहचान है वो इतनी ज़्यादा होती है, पोटेंशियल इतना ज़्यादा होता है कि हर सक्सेसफुल इंसान के पीछे कोई ना कोई स्त्री का किसी न किसी रूप में बैकअप होता है, चाहे माँ के रूप में, बहन के रूप में या पत्नी के रूप में। तो मैं मेरी वाइफ जो तरन है उनको हर चीज़, मेरी हर कामयाबी के लिए उनको मैं उसकी क्रेडिट देता हूँ। So I just want to tell you कि you are doing a great job and I wish you have some premium or something on that big carnival coming in New York. And I'm flying from California all the way to see that. Would you have any part of it to show what you're doing in that Just Carnival? I just want to ask you.
You know, I don't know if they know much about the carnival. They are aware of it, which is this weekend, of course. They are aware of it. I don't know if they have their stuff being featured there or not. I'm not at the liberty to say that right now, but you know, hopefully we'll have something there for you.
Okay, very good.
Great, and we'll definitely be looking forward to seeing you there.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a wonderful call, actually. He was just wondering if he's going to be seeing you guys also this Sunday at the event that we were talking about earlier. I know we have a lot more calls coming in, so before I take any calls, I just have a quick question to ask you. हम आपसे ये पूछना चाहेंगे कि जो events, जो movies आप feature करोगे, the women that are making this, I do want to talk a little about them and find out a little more information about them. And after that, we'll start taking our calls again. So tell me a little about the women who are making these movies. Tell me who are they, and you know, where are they getting their inspirations from, if you know.
One of the films we recently screened internally was a film by an actress, Deepti Nawal, who has been an actress for quite a while.
Of course, we know her.
And the film itself was a beautiful film. And one of the great things about it, and I think one of the reasons that she wanted to get involved, is that it had themes that are not usually in traditional films. It was about a woman who had, because of circumstances in her life, had to turn to prostitution.
Wow.
And she forms a relationship, a friendship with a man who turns out to be gay.
Oh, wow.
And so they become a family. She's got a small child who's handicapped, and they become a family in themselves. And the way that formation of the family is shown is really heartwarming. It's really just like any other family. They just happen to have these circumstances in their life.
Exactly.
So I think it's those kinds of themes and perhaps those kinds of ideas that would not get green-lighted for a general, you know, Bollywood kind of production.
Absolutely.
That she was really interested in and wanted to showcase.
That is an interesting concept. Would love to see that one.
That's what it is, Gurmeet. Just to take it a little forward from here, that these women are breaking stereotypes.
Exactly.
And that's what it
That's
is.
right.
They are coming out of the formula.
So and then hopefully we're, you know, with your event, this is going to definitely promote it and encourage other women. You know, aajkal ke jo younger generation, the new generation
right.
coming up with new ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll, you know, they'll have an upper hand with this and they'll be able to take it forward. Now, I also want to ask you, how long has your organization or your Cinefest been around? Because I know you guys have been doing this every year for a while now. So I want you to tell our viewers, how long has this been around?
this particular festival is in its 4th year.
Wow.
And yes, we have been here for almost 4 years now. And prior to this festival, we were also into promoting a lot of theater around New Jersey area. That is adjoining areas as well, New York, Washington, and other areas as well. So yes, we're in our 4th year.
You guys have been around.
Yes.
You know what? Let's take a call, and then I want you to also tell us, Ki, if you've been around that long, how come we haven't heard about you that much? So give me a few. Let's take a call, and then you tell me a little more about it. Sat Sri Akal ji, aap kitho call kar rahe ho?
Sat Sri Akal, Gurmeet ji. Thank you for taking my call.
You're very welcome, Sat Sri Akal. How are you today?
Very good, and it is a pleasure to watch Lata ji and Neha Mahajan, two wonderful women on the screen, and I do appreciate the work that they are doing. It is, if women do not promote themselves, who will? And number two, the subjects that they are taking is very wonderful, extremely wonderful, because these are the issues which are very innovative and very intellectual, that tickle your brain. And that's what I appreciate about it. They are not producing something like soap opera or something like that. And I wonder why we have not had so far anybody paying attention in this field. And I welcome them for they are doing it now. It's very unfortunate that we do not hear about them. This is the first time I'm listening to them. And I admire the work. I know Arundhati Roy. She's a wonderful woman, and she rakes up wonderful issues, very mind-boggling, controversial at times because she's breaking into the man's world. And there are other writers like Tableen Singh. She's a wonderful writer. She writes very good books, and she is very outspoken. They can give these people wonderful ideas. Now, the reason the women have not broken into the movie world is because they are not producing films which are appealing to the people. They are not producing films which are money-generating movies. They have some definite subject to talk about, and that's what is appreciative. And Indian moviegoers or Indian public usually look for cheap entertainment. Now, the one thing these women could do is take advantage of presenting the documentaries on the media, like the Just Television. There could be 1 hour or 2 hours, 1 hour or 45-minute documentary that is available to all the people would be a wonderful thing. They cannot get the movie theaters to display their movies because they are all money-generating propositions, and it is very difficult to break into that media thing at the moment. But let's do a beginning, and I appreciate. After a long time, I am listening to Lata and Neha. They are two wonderful women who know what they're talking about, who are confident on the subject. It's pleasing, and I wish I hear more about them, and I would love to watch what they have produced so far.
Great. You know what? Thank you so much for that. That was a very interesting call, very informational at the same time. And we do hope that, through their documentaries, through their festival, they will be able to bring more awareness. And we're hoping that their work, and of course their organization's work will have more of an outreach, and they'll be able to showcase their work to masses and a bigger audience as well. But I do thank you so much for calling and those wonderful words of support to them.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you so
very much.
Yeah, keep the good work on.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.